Okay, all in all, these aren't too hateful of bees. Right now, they're just all confused. They don't know where they're at. They don't know what they're doing. They smell that brood. And it's in the middle here. And they are getting on it. See, they'll start finding it. There's a bunch on the bottom in there. It'll take them some time to get organized, and there is some eggs and young grubs on that frame, so it is possible that they'll can't talk and chew gum at the same time. It is possible that they'll make a queen cell, and I will come look at that in the next couple days and see what they do with it. They might not, but there's baby bees will be hatching from that frame I just put in, and I can always go back out there and get another frame and put it back in here and just keep adding frames of resources to these guys, and they will eventually make a queen. It might take some time, but so we'll see. And then on that, see, right now they're orientating to the front of this box. I hope the skunk doesn't come. Probably need to grab another box and get this. I think I'll do that before I go anywhere. But see, they're hanging out on the landing board. Pretty soon some of them will start fanning, telling everybody, hey, come in here. They shouldn't leave. They're pretty nice bees. They didn't attack like there wasn't quite as many as I thought there would be either. But anyhow, it was a good Monday. I'll be back. All right, I don't know if you can see. There's a lot of bees flying. They're orientating to the box. In other words, they're accepting it. And they're flying around because this is not their home. So, so we might get them to raise a queen cell. I'll keep putting comb in the hive out there, so she'll keep laying, and I'll keep bringing these guys resources until they got enough that they get a queen going. And then I'm probably going to end up doing a trap out on that log I was at earlier, or maybe get a tree guy to go out there and cut that branch off. I don't know what, that's what I am going to suggest to the lady, but who knows. But yeah, these were a lot of field bees, so there's just a few young bees in there. As long as I keep giving them sealed brood, then they'll you won't get laying workers, because they don't know that there's not a queen in there, but they keep smelling that there's brood in there, and well, they'll know there's no queen, but the brood will keep them from becoming laying workers. And maybe it'll get them to, when they have enough young bees, somebody will get constructive and build a queen cell. But we'll check them. Usually takes about 3 days. If there were any eggs on that, frame I put in there, it takes 3 days for an egg to hatch, and then it'll be a young larva. And the younger the larva, the better. They know which ones to do. But anyhow, I just thought I'd walk back out here and show you that. We have a sick hen. She's pretty old. I'm not really sure what's wrong with her. She's not eating. I let her out with the rest of them. Unfortunately, inside of a flock, when one of them gets sick, the rest of them will just peck her to death. Chickens can be pretty brutal. So we'll I put her some some good food down here, see if she wants to eat it, but I don't think she will eat it. We'll see what happens to her. Unfortunately, she's 2 or 3 years old, and chickens die. That's just the way it is. If she gets real bad, I'll just go ahead and make it quick for her. She might recover. Who knows what it is. She's still drinking water, but she's not eating for whatever reason. So we'll see what happens with her. Right now she's just chilling. I decided to get her out of there and not leave her locked up. So if this is her last days, at least she gets to get outside and wander. But we'll keep you updated. Alright, well here's the hive that of all those worker bees that I brought back. They're pretty active, they're hanging around. We're going to go inside it real quick and look and see if they're hanging up on those frames, taking care of them grubs. And I doubt if they've started on the queen cell. They might have. We'll see. Bees are funny. Sometimes they'll get right after it. Sometimes it'll take 2 or 3 frames. But I'll update as we go in here. I'm going to try them with no smoke. Lots of times early in the year and even in summer, you can pretty much get it, or hives that aren't real huge, you can get into them and not have to worry about smoke. But if a hive's big and got a lot of bees, you pretty much got a lot of guard bees. I got a couple of them buzzing me right now. I don't know if you can hear them. They buzz around your head. I'm checking you out. They might have an attitude problem with me. We'll find out here. If they do, I'll just back off. Okay, they have an attitude problem. It's just because of they were disrupted yesterday, and mostly these bees are field bees. But they're all over this frame. I don't really know that I need to go into it, but we'll see if we can have a peek at it real quick. And I'll be back. Okay, I don't know if you see this damage I did on these comb right here. There's some young larvae in there, and it's real hard for them to make queen cells sometimes on old comb. So I basically damaged that comb a little bit so that they could it might help them. There's no larvae in these bottom edges. So we'll see, but they're definitely taking care of this brood. So we'll see how it helps. Okay, this is the outer hive. We're going to take it. It's in a 6-frame box. I have a lot of 6-frame and 8-frame boxes. We're going to take it from an 8-frame box or 6-frame box and put it into an 8-frame box, and give them plenty of comb so that they can. The flow is on. There's a flow on right now. Everything's blooming. So we're going to make her lay as much as these guys in the space that they have can handle. So that they grow as fast as possible, so that by May I could possibly do graft some queen cells. We'll see, but we're gonna get this all changed out, and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. But you can see these boxes. Well, these boxes are a lot wider. They got 8 frames, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with this. Don't have anything in it. That's so I can catch varroa mite. I'll be back. Okay, these guys aren't real happy with me, but they're not trying to sting me, but they're definitely in my face. I don't know if you can see them. The fly, they breathe your